I think Fry was technically correct, which is the best type of correct.
I think this is a real propaganda technique.
Are intelligent life forms necessarily disgusting?
So you're talking about the genetic code.
That's what I'm talking about.
So the nut.
They're watching Futurama, Season 3, Episode 19. Roswell, that ends well.
At the beginning of the episode, this has got to be Type 1A. Right? Type 1A, right?
I think so. What else would it be?
What is Type 1A?
Talking about a supernova. Supernova type 1A.
Supernova. Yeah. Let's look it up.
Is it? Okay, wait. There's 1A and there's 2A and 2B?
Type 1. Oh, okay. Type 1A here. Okay, no. It's Type 1A.
Someone's like blood. What is
Okay, let's get zoomed in here.
Supernova type.
Type 1A primarily refers to a type of supernova, a powerful stellar explosion. Thank you. A white dwarf star in a binary system pulls matter from its companion until it reaches critical mass and undergoes catastrophic thermonuclear explosion.
So I think that means that this is not a type 1A because I don't think there's a binary.
And the star that goes supernova is a white dwarf. And I don't think this is a white dwarf. This looks pretty orangey yellow, right?
Red burning. Yeah.
Right. And then it ejects its upper layer, but stays kind of the same size. Fairly large.
That's true.
And red.
That's a good point. Stays about the same size. That's surprising.
So
then if it's not a 1A, then what is it?
So let's just do supernova that expels outer gas.
I mean, it's all of them.
I mean, the stripping process. Okay. Based on recent high-profile astronomical discoveries, the supernova that famously expels its outer gas layers is SN 2021 YFJ. It's an extremely stripped event.
Okay.
Event that exposes the inner, deeper layers of the massive star. Oh, that's not right. Because this is
like
superficial.
a very specific thing. I want the categorical types of supernovas.
Right. We don't want a specific. Give me. So I think in summary, I don't know. AI.
Can we look at the
this even a
supernova?
supernova? Is this even a supernova? Oh, yeah,
well, it's either a supernova or a nova. What's a nova?
Supernova. Well, let's look at supernova type 2. Is a massive star's explosive death occurring when its iron core collapses after exhausting fuel, creating a powerful blast characterized by strong hydrogen lines in its spectrum. Okay. Leaving behind a neutron star or black hole. Okay, that can't be it because clearly this is after the explosion. It's
not a black hole.
Not a black hole.
And a neutron star would be small.
It would be small. So. Okay.
So then is this a nova event?
What is a nova versus supernova?
Oh, that's a good search.
A nova is a temporary brightening of a star when a white dwarf in a binary system pulls hydrogen from a companion. That sounds like type 1A.
I see, but not the explosion state. It's just the temporary brightening state.
Temporary brightening. I don't know.
So, okay. Based on this, I would say it's closer to a type 2. Because it's definitely not a binary. We don't see an accretion disk where it's pulling in gas from his neighbor. Yep. But also, it doesn't quite suit what a type 2 should be. But closer, I think.
I think. Okay, hold on. I think it's like this, if I remember correctly.
Oh, this is a specific. Okay.
This is a specific star. So you see this picture here? This is the star.
Oh, the homunculus. Yep.
It's a huge star, and it periodically ejects gas.
Oh.
Let's see.
Like it's
eruptions.
semi-cyclic.
Go ahead.
Cyclic. It happens multiple times.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
That's neat.
Let's go down here. Potential supernova. No. I want eruptions. Eruptions have been observed in Eta Carinae, the great eruption of the mid-19th century, and lesser eruption of 1890. The mechanism producing these eruptions is unknown. Okay, so it's unknown. That's cool.
You're saying it's still a star, but it is like it ejects like a couple times.
Yeah. So I was thinking there's a star inside, it's huge, and the outer layers are like tenuously grabbed onto by gravity, and occasionally an eruptive event throws them off, which looks like this.
Look at that.
But also that star is like deadly. It's so big and bright and radiation everywhere, and they're sitting right there. So
yeah, I mean, forced perspective. We don't know how close they are.
I mean, shockwave goes by them.
Oh, they're pretty close.
Okay.
I guess in summary, we don't know which type of supernova event.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Look
cool though.
Cool. I think Fry was technically correct, which is the best type of correct.
Wait, no. He's totally wrong.
What do you mean?
It says don't put it in the microwave. He put it in the microwave.
He took off the tag that says don't put it in the microwave, and that tag did not go in the microwave. Technically correct. Technically, right? Technically correct.
So the label is labeling the label and nothing else.
Yeah, that's right. If you didn't want the rest of it to go in the microwave, you should have labeled the rest of it not to go in the microwave. What do you want me to do?
Wouldn't he then take off that label?
And then that label would not be in the microwave.
Okay, but you have to etch it. If you etch it into the metal, there's no way you can remove it. It should have been etched.
That'll do it. That'll do it. If you don't want me to put something in the microwave, tell me not to put it in the microwave.
That's right, yeah.
Otherwise, anything I have is going in the microwave.
So right here, just etch it in on the bottom, so it's hard to remember.
I mean, okay, you don't gotta etch it in. If you just Sharpied it in, that would be fine. Oh no, I would just wipe it off.
Yeah, but then the Sharpie is marking the Sharpie to not go in. Once you wipe the Sharpie off, and now it's on like a tissue, you just throw that in the garbage. It doesn't go in the microwave, and that goes in the microwave.
Would be technically correct.
Technically correct. So you have to etch it. You have to use the material.
Okay, but what if I just de-etched it? I did a little aluminum deposition. A little sputtering. Sputtered in a fresh new layer.
So you're technically correct after you remove the label, but you remove the label.
Yeah.
Which means
right.
That can't be right, because the etching marked the popcorn thing. With using the material the popcorn thing is made out of, the metal. If you remove it, you're technically correct that you no longer can't put it in the microwave, but you still ignored the label by removing it.
I have followed the label's directions, and I have not put the label in the microwave. I don't know what else you want me to say.
Okay, then because then you could always put "do not remove this label," but then that only marks the thing that those words that are written.
You don't. Yeah.
Right. There's no way to make a perfect label without some assumptions about labeling. I think we figured this out. So because he's in a cultural no man's land, he's technically correct.
Which is the best type of correct.
It's the best type of correct. Would the ozone be gone in the future?
That's never been there before. What's this layer of ozone?
What do you mean? What's the ozone? What are you talking about?
So in the 90s, I think 70s, 80s, 90s, people were worried about the ozone layer disappearing because we were using CFCs. And so there's like a worldwide ban on CFCs.
Fluorocarbon something.
Yeah. And so I guess this was made in the 90s. So in the future, they thought, well, the ozone layer would be gone. But it's actually not a problem anymore. Ozone layer's back.
It went away, right? Or the problem went away. The hole filled up.
The hole filled up, yeah. I think that's right? The ozone hole.
And the ozone layer is some type of layer of like triple oxygen or something where it reflects away UV, so that helps things be alive by not getting so much UV.
Yeah, I think so. Right. It's these CFCs by blowing agents. Oh, so foam blowing agents. My bad.
Foam blowing agents. Yeah, it was something halons? No. It was something like
hairsprays. Halons. Yeah. Maybe they're only in limited use. So
So wait, let's read that. So it's foam blowing agents. So if you were to use like hairspray or some spray foam, you would use these chlorofluorocarbons as an accelerant. It's like when it expands out of the canister, it also blows along with whatever, I don't know, hairspray you want. And then halons, which are still used, they are a type of accelerant.
Okay.
It's only the chlorofluorocarbons that were like the bad ones.
I think it says the main causes of ozone depletion and ozone hole are manufactured chemicals, especially manufactured halocarbon refrigerant solvents, propellants, and foam-blowing agents. I think that includes CFCs, HCFCs, and halons.
I've misread
I think halons
this.
are bad too.
Okay. Referred to as ozone depletion substances. These ozone things, they're looking down there, it says they release atoms from the halogen group through photodissociation, which catalyzes the breakdown of ozone O3 into oxygen O2. Both types of ozone depletion observed as similar emissions of halocarbons increased. So we changed our chemistry for hairsprays, and then we don't have these catalysis molecules, and then we get our oxygen 3 around.
That's right. So this prediction that the ozone hole would be gone and the professor doesn't know what it is, I think is wrong. I think the ozone would be back. It would always be
back,
there.
baby.
It's back.
Then
It was never gone.
It was never gone. It was just like a little hole.
A little hole. What devices did these scientists use?
Okay, BPK. Another BPK.
This is metal detector, right?
I mean, I think so. Metal detector. And then the guy in the background, he's using his eye, I think. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So was a metal detector? It like has it generates magnetic. No. You swing it, and it has an induced field in the coils in the detector. Can it only detect magnetic?
So
how does it work?
So it's metal detector, not magnet detector. So I
Right.
think what you do is when you turn it on, you apply a voltage to a loop, and so it has a static magnetic field that you know very well. And then if you pass that magnetic field over some type of metal, this will induce von Lenz's law a countermagnetic field, and then you'll read that on your coil as a change in voltage. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's got to be right because it's a metal detector, not a magnet detector. So it has to use induced voltages and not look for like iron only. That makes sense to me.
Right. I mean, I think it'll also catch iron.
It'll also catch iron. It'll probably catch iron because it's going to get induced voltages from the magnetized iron anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. And this is a Geiger counter. So I'm trying to read radiation coming off of this, right?
Beep, 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 beep. Yep.
And those,
I think that's right.
I don't remember how those work.
Okay, so I think there's different types of radiation detectors. A Geiger counter specifically, I think there's a cylinder and you have a wire in the middle and you have the wire at some high voltage and then the body of the cylinder at some other voltage. And then if a charged particle from radiation zips through and ionizes, like it strips away the electrons from the gas that's in there, then the positive gas goes to the negative part of the voltage and the electron go to the positive voltage. You may read a current.
Read a current. Okay, I like that.
Maybe.
I guess I will have to learn. That makes sense to me. Your explanation.
It makes sense to me, and I explained that to one of our radiation specialists last year. He was like, "That's great. That's not what this machine does." I was like, "Okay."
Okay. There's different mechanisms.
Yep.
What about this? The one that crackles. Listen to the crackling. That might be the one you're talking about.
I think that's a Geiger counter, but
yeah. But when I think Geiger counter, I think this like crackly business.
Exactly.
But I don't think every Geiger counter, every
radiation detector
has to work by this crackly mechanism.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Also, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. This is like right behind them.
Yeah. They're like sifting through the sand to find bits and pieces when this is sitting up on the rocks.
The whole episode, there's like brown rocks and tan rocks and then a green ship.
Oh, so ridiculous.
Well, it's kind of true, right? Scientists get like down to the weeds. Lose the big picture.
It's a desert. No weeds.
The bitch. Are intelligent life forms necessarily disgusting?
Hello. Yeah. So what are you guys doing tonight? I'm up for whatever.
Is intelligence life automatically disgusting? What if he was a hot model?
A hot model that was human? Okay. Hot model alien? Might be weird.
Okay. It might be weird, but I've seen enough Star Trek to know that there are hot aliens. Right? The Orion slave girls?
There's some Holly. Yeah, like that the green, it's the green woman from Star Trek.
Yeah.
From the movie. Yeah, they're Orion, right? They're slaves. Okay. That completely destroys what I wanted to talk about. Let's go to the next clip.
No, okay. But what if that hot Orion slave woman is super intelligent? Would you be like, ugh, I don't like it. I need you dumb.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. No, seriously, what do you want to talk about when it comes? Because this is, what's his name? Squidward. That's wrong.
Squidward. That's super wrong. His name. Oh my god.
I messed it up. What is his name?
What is his name?
Squidward.
Now I've lost it. Zoidberg.
Okay. Zoidberg. There we go.
Yeah, my question is the general, he's like immediately like, disgusting, right? But it's just like guy, like he's crab-like and he's asking like, hey, you want to hang out tonight? And so my question is alien intelligence, would it necessarily be disgusting to us? Right? Like it hits this kind of uncanny valley where it's like, you're clearly intelligent, but you're not one of my human species. This is bad. I don't like this. This is terrible. And this maybe goes back to like evolutionary level to why are we the only humanoids that dominate the Earth? Maybe we killed off the other humanoids because we're like, you're human-ish and you're smart and like but you're not human. I don't like it. I'm gonna kill you. Mm-hmm. You ready? It gets deeper. Oh. Sometimes I look at great apes and I see like their eyes. I'm getting uncomfortable. Their eyes look like humanish enough, and you can kind of see how they're like humans, but I don't like it. And it like gives me the creeps. Super creepy. I do not like it. Okay, then my thought, it gets deeper. My thought is this what evangelizes or is this what radicalizes vegetarians and vegans? Like they recognize the intelligence in some animal and they're like, ooh, this is disgusting. I can't do this anymore.
Wait, so you're saying vegans or vegetarians don't take a moral stand, like I don't want to eat another living being. You're thinking they literally think it's revolting.
Yeah, and then they justify it into their like humanoid English language as, oh, it's a moral issue, but actually deep down it's like I recognize this thing as intelligent, but it's not a human. I find that disgusting. I can't put that in my mouth. Hey.
Okay.
Right?
That's a theory.
And then their preachiness is just being spurgy. Like, convince people in a nice way. What are you doing being preachy about it?
That's right. When my lessers, when I feel disgusting by them, I don't say a thing. I just let them be disgusting. Like when I look down on the lesser peoples, I just let them be disgusting. I don't preach. I'm not a preacher. Mm-mm.
That's right. They're people too.
I know that the lower classes are disgusting, but I don't need to tell anyone.
That's right. And you don't need to let them know that you think you're disgusting, because why are you going to be a dick like that?
Why you got to be a dick? They're gross. I know they're gross. I don't need to tell them they're gross. Did they already know? They're so dumb they don't understand.
And if they don't know because they're so dumb, then let them live happy lives.
Let them live happy lives. Right.
Eat meat.
Don't need to get preachy. There's some time travel paradoxes in this episode. Let's go over it.
You mustn't interfere with the past. Don't do anything that affects anything, unless it turns out you were supposed to do it. In which case, for the love of God, don't not do it. Got it.
That sounds like it's not a paradox.
Well, it's a paradox in the sense, like, if you have free will, then if you go back in time and you have free will, you can do everything you want. But True. If the things you do don't jive with the things that have happened, that's a paradox. Like, how could that work?
Oh, you're saying if I have free will, which means every day I can do whatever I want, just whatever decision I want to do, I just go ahead and do it. But if I go into the past and I have that same mentality, I could do things that don't lead back to the future that I'd already come from. So how could that possibly be true? It means I need to do the things that led up to whatever that future is going to be, which means I actually don't have free will. I have to do the things that have to be done.
Exactly. So I think there's two solutions to this. One is no time travel.
Okay.
The second solution is get rid of free will.
Wait, why?
So if you get rid of free will...
What does that mean, a full free will? That just means you don't have free will in the past, which is okay. Like, it's already done.
So if you allow time travel...
Okay.
You go in the past, and you mess with stuff, and then in the future that you came from, stuff will be messed up. Maybe you don't exist. But that also applies to people coming from the future to where we are in the present. Oh, they can come back from the present, and they do their free will stuff, and then our present will not be compatible with their future.
I see. So if it has to be true for us not being able to mess with the past, it needs to be true for somebody else in the future. They can't come back and mess with the past, which is our present. which means that we have to be locked into a path to satisfy their future, which means at no point do we ever have free will.
Exactly. To get rid of free will. So the thing the professor here was talking to Fry about, he's like, he is destined to do those no matter what. He may think he has free will, but he's going to sleep with his grandmother.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, 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 bang. Great grandmother. No. This is his grandmother.
Just the grandmother. Yeah. It's not super disgusting.
It's not super disgusting. This is his actual grandmother. So he's his
2 layers.
Yeah, 2 layers. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Must go deeper. This is a super cool spray can. Isn't that dope?
So cool. I want one.
You can spray up any uniform, but that didn't need to happen.
Why didn't it need to happen?
Okay, he sprays himself. He's in his underwear, in a tidy whities, in a uniform, and he sprays himself with his can and gets him a uniform. But also, he's on the army base. Like this is in all of the area around him. Like this is the place you're going to find a uniform.
Okay, but in order to go steal a uniform, doesn't he have to blend in?
And this is the
by putting on the uniform. But I mean, okay, but he's not blending in. He's in his underwear.
He's already in his underwear.
Like, what is this guy doing?
I forgot my uniform at home. Can I go get one? Be like, yeah, it's over there. Stop being in your underwear. It's not like he's in there. He's in the army base looking for a UPS uniform. Not in there looking for a clown uniform. That I understand. You're not going to find. That you get at a spray can. To get an army uniform on the army base, like that's the place you're going to find army uniforms.
That's true. You should get in there, steal one. They just need the spray can. Wasting a whole spray can. How are these things cheap in the future? They probably can't. They can't get them now.
Can't get them now. It's in the future.
Supply.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is a good play on the Star Trek trope.
Fry's from around this time. I'll talk like him. Yo, Holmes, we're looking for a microwave oven.
So what's the trope?
The trope is they have these, Star Trek has these episodes where they're like, go back in time and learn about ancient humans. And you go back to learn about ancient humans. It's like the time we're living in right now.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a good play on it. This is a good play by the writers because they're from 1,000 years in the future. They're traveling back 1,050-ish years, something like that. They're going to like 1940-ish, around somewhere around there. Yeah. And so the professor, he's wearing this like zoot looking vibe, right? Which is 1920s, I think. Mm-hmm. So that's 20 years off, which feels like a big deal, but compared to 1,000, like it's pretty. It was he aimed for 1,000, got 1,000 and a little bit. Like it's pretty good estimate. But because culture moves quickly, fashion moves quickly, language moves quickly, the professor is wearing the wrong stuff, and Leela says the wrong slang. Oh, not only time, but it's time and location. Like that talk might, the way she says she calls him Holmes, that might be okay in the Bronx, but not where these people are.
I see what you're saying. So it looks so wrong for him to be in a suit, and she's in like 1950s sunglasses.
Yeah.
And like kind of, I don't even know what this is, but it's like all off. This is not the 40s, but like it's a tiny error in time.
It's a small error. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And it would be so jarring to the people of the time for them to be wearing these things. And then the language, same thing. She's pulling it from similar amount of time, but in the future. They're like, what?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? But tiny error bars, it's like really, really small % error on getting your fashion and slang wrong.
I mean, try this. Try this with your friends. Walk around and use the slang from 5 years ago. Watch their faces.
Oh, yeah. Hell, even fashion, 5 years ago fashion, would that work? That'd be maybe okay, depending on what it is.
Maybe. Yep.
Maybe, but from the 2000s or like the 90s.
Oh, 2000 stuff is coming back. Why are our jeans so big?
Oh, the 90s jeans are coming back. It's unbelievable.
The Jenko jeans. So like enormous. You didn't need a backpack. You just carry everything in your pants.
Everything in your pants, so ridiculous. Yeah, I've even in the 90s, I was like, this looks a little silly. And now they're back. It looks so silly.
I mean, can you imagine having a laptop pocket? you just slide your pocket. You slide your laptop in your pants.
The curvature of the pants is unaffected.
I mean, there's no curvature. You have no idea what the person looks like underneath.
So baggy. Unbelievable. I think this is a real propaganda technique.
No one's to know about it, except scientists, the senior officers, and a single conspiracy not no one will believe.
What technique are you talking about, and why do you think it's real?
Okay, so if I'm the government, I'm doing some nefarious things or some, spy stuff. I don't want the public to know, but information may leak out. So what do? I can control the narrative by using conspiracy nut jobs. Selectively release things to them, and then because they're nutters, they'll combine that with crazy ideas and other things that then makes the idea that I want to hide inside their crazy ideas, which then makes nobody believe the conspiracy that is actually going on. So you strategically use nut jobs to do counterintelligence.
Well, that just sounds like nut jobs are nut jobs, and they're crazy. What do you mean this is like a strategy?
Well, if you have a bunch of conspiracy theorists, some are smart and some are nutters.
Well, I mean, I think by definition, they're conspiracy theorists. They're crazy.
What? Are there smart conspiracy theorists who can tell which one's conspiracies are true more often than not? Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, this is a good question because I feel like if someone was smart, they wouldn't fall for conspiracy theories. They wouldn't, much less come up with them on their own.
Right. What? Okay. Smart people. We just know what's right and what's wrong from the get-go. We don't need.
Yeah, just look at stuff. Just look at stuff and figure it out.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's just right and wrong.
That's right.
So, by definition, a conspiracy theory is always false.
Unless it's true. But then it wasn't a conspiracy theory the whole time.
It's not a conspiracy theory. So, by definition, a conspiracy theory is false. So, when if I can implant the real things into the conspiracy theories, then they become by definition false.
I see it. That's clever. I see it.
That's what Truman was doing. Listen.
No one's to know about it, except scientists, the senior officers, and a single conspiracy nut no one will believe.
See? He did it.
Oh, his eyes blinked. His eyes blinked at different times. He's super crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's super crazy. Look at that. Oh, no. He's got a lazy eye. Super weird blinkies.
Weird blinkies. Yep. No one would believe him. You
can't believe this guy.
That's why you got to practice your blinks. People believe you.
Practice your blinks.
Got it.
Okay. All right.
I think this is an information paradox.
If you killed your grandfather, why do you still exist?
I don't know.
Oh, my God!
What the hell have you done?
Relax. She can't be my grandmother.
Of course she's your grandmother. Look!
Come back to bed, dearie.
If she's my grandmother, who's my grandfather? Isn't it obvious? You are.
There's no paradox here. Fry goes back, nuts in his grandmother, and now he's his own grandfather. What's the problem?
The problem, okay. The problem is, where did his information come from? Where did his DNA come from?
His nuts.
That's right. Okay, but where did that come from? His grandfather's nuts, which is his nuts. Okay, but where did that come from?
Okay, so you're talking about the genetic code.
That's what I'm talking about.
So the nut is derived. All the semen, or the little spermies.
The jizz, yeah.
The individual's sperms in the load, that information inside those is derived from his own DNA.
Yeah.
50% of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're saying, where does that DNA come from?
Yes. Because it came from his dad.
Right.
But where his dad got it from him. That's a loop.
That's right. 25% of his DNA came from him.
That's right. So where did that come from?
Where did that come from? Cool. It came from him. Which means, okay, let's get this right. Let me see if I can figure it out. So he's from the future. He goes back in time. Nut in his grandmother.
He comes in the past, yeah.
That's right. And then father, and then him again. So there's all his genetic code comes to the past, and then 50%, 25% goes into him. All his genetic code comes into the past. So if we follow that 25%, it's in a time loop.
Time loop. That's a problem. Okay, so this is analogous to something. It's not jizz related, but it's like technical. So if you come from the future back to yourself now, and then you give yourself the plans for a time machine, and then you're like, here's a time machine, go ahead and build it. And then you go build it, and then you go to the future, and you're like, oh, I got to go back and get myself the plans to the time machine. Well, then you go back into the past and give yourself the plans of time machine. But who invented the time machine? Like you did to yourself. Like, but you didn't. You just got the information from your future self. You're like, you didn't figure it out.
That's right. So the information for the time machine came from nowhere. It just exists in a time loop.
Exactly.
So the time machine information blueprints are in an infinite time loop.
Mm-hmm. Or in this case, we're talking about Fry. It's information, his jizz prints. Yeah. That came from himself in the time loop.
Yeah. His jizz formation is in time loop.
But at the end, I think they resolve it. I mean, they at least resolve it in the show. They just say that it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
And if history doesn't care that our degenerate friend Fry is his own grandfather, then who are we to judge?
So you're saying judgment is the problem?
I'm saying there's still an information loop, but okay, whatever. Don't worry about it.
I mean, if our universe allows information loops like that, if it's physically possible?
I guess as long as it stays as a tight little bubble. And so Fry doesn't have like descendants that go off and do something amazing, whatever.
But I guess if this jizz formation loop just exists in a loop between 1947 and 2000 and back,
3000.
Yeah.
He goes.
I guess then it goes to 3000 back. So it goes 1940, and then he's born, and then back to 3000, and then all the way back. It's just this loop.
I mean, if you may want to picture it as a bit more as a sideways, and then a big loop vertically.
Oh yeah. So it's like 1947 to his father, and then father to 2000, and then 3000.
Yep, big old loop.
And then back again.
Yep.
And then let's make it horizontal. So it's like this. Yep. As long as that's self-contained, it doesn't burst out of its information loop, then we're okay.
That's okay, right? No harm, no foul. And that's our
I think that's it.
episode.
That's our
319. See you next time.